What is up, family? Welcome back to the Brandon Brews channel. I want to do this video. I'm going to call this a life update. I was supposed to participate in Vlogtober, but your boy, for the last 2.5, 3 weeks, like 2 weeks, a lot just went down and I was not able to create, and I had to go and do some things. So we're just going to talk about what we got going on. I know y'all see the subject matter at hand, and we're going to get to it. So 2 weeks ago, it started off with my car. My car started doing something weird. When I would drive, it would start jerking like it's sneezing or something, kind of like belching and burping. I'm just like, what? Like, what are you doing? That ain't how we roll. So I'm thinking about the fuel system. I looked at the air filter, changed the air filter. I'm like a pseudo mechanic, so I could do the small things. Like, I changed my own oil. I've changed the spark plugs, ignition coils. I can do the minor stuff or whatever, because I just learned how to do it. But so I took it to a mechanic around the corner that I trust to do small things, and they start like guessing. It's like, well, we can see if it's the timing chain. I'm like, nah, it ain't the timing chain. It's not transmission related. I know that much. There's no check engine lights on. There's no I was looking for misfires. That's what I was thinking, but there was nothing coming up. So I decided to take it to the dealer. Took it to the dealer, and then I got a rental car, went to work and all of that. They told me, they were like, everything looks good. Everything looks fine. You just need to get a carbon cleaning. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, let's knock that out. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm like, well, how much it costs? And they're like $1,400 for carbon cleaning. $1,400. That's what they told me. And so at that point, I'm just like, I wasn't looking to pay that. I'm thinking you talking about $300-400, because I did it once before. But they were like, no, because we're going to have to take this apart and that apart, the manifold and all of that. And because they claimed that it was very bad. And maybe it was very bad. So I was like, all right, well, I need my car, so do it. So they did that. 2 days later, I got it, drove it, and it was fine. It was fine. I was like, okay, all right, cool. 2 days after that, it went back to doing the same thing. It went back to doing I don't know what to call it, if it was like a stall or like, and then one day it really got bad, because when I started it up, it threw a check engine light, and it told me that the stop-start system went down, that it wasn't going to work. And so that's when I was like, well, let me read these codes. And that's when the misfire started, saying that it was misfiring. So called them, told them that, and they were like, give us a moment, I'm gonna talk to the tech who worked on your car. And so he told me that, like, when they did look at it, they did notice that I had aftermarket spark plugs, and they say for this particular vehicle, we recommend like you only use the manufacturing ones. So I said, cool, y'all got something in stock? All right, cool. Let me come get some. And back in the day, spark plugs were like no more than $8. $8 a spark plug. I needed 4. I have a 4-cylinder, and them mugs are $29 a piece. So here we go at another $128. So at this point, I'm like, I'm going to do it myself. So I did them, pulled them out, and yeah, them spark plugs were just gone. They were gone. So I was just like, maybe I'm thinking that the carbon got to the spark plugs, and that's what happened. I put a fresh pair of them in. The car drives like it's brand new. Ain't nothing happening. So thank God it wasn't even deeper than that. I reset the codes, did all of that. Boom, the car is fine. So thank God that's taken care of. So, and then last week I get back to work on a Thursday, and I hear from a coworker saying that we lost the contract and that we're probably going to have to be looking for another job. And I'm like, what? Like, what you talking about? So I'm like, well, I need to hear them tell me that. I need to hear that from the top. And what really pissed me off is that I have not heard that from the top. I've heard that Now, I have talked to my managers and asked them about it, but they never came to me and said this is what's going on. I heard that some guy came down and talked to people in the morning, but I don't work in the mornings. So I'm just like, why would y'all like that? The way they communicated it was very weird, very crazy. And I'm not even mad about losing the contract or whatever, because that's business. That's business. I'm pretty sure it was another company that had a lower bid and they decided to go with the other company because they didn't want to pay this. It's business. It happens. But communicating that to your employees who have lives, livelihood, you got people got families, kids, and all of that, like, you need to let them know so they can know what to do. And so now I feel like I've been in limbo trying to figure out, like, do I apply for another job? And here's the thing. I don't want a job hop because this is the second trucking company that I've been with already and a year and some change. So I'm just like, I'm trying to stay here for a year before I decide to do something else. And the only option they have available is regional and over the road. And so I'm like, do I want to go regional or over the road? Like, I like local. I come home every day. I have a home. And I'm just like, do I feel like doing that again? Living in a truck, living on the road. It's not hard because I done did it before, but it's just like, I don't know. It's a lot to take in because I just didn't know, like, it could just happen this fast. I'm thinking, like, after a year at least, that they'd be like, the contract didn't renew. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, bye. I'll do something else. But so what I have in mind, I'm going to see. I'm still going to be looking. I'm going to be looking. If something local comes about and is paying nice and well to where I'm at and it's good, I'll go that route. But if I don't see anything, we'll probably go regional. Me and Jax will get back in the truck and probably at least knock it out until March and see what that looked like and how that feels. So that's what we got going on. It's just been a lot happening in the last 2 weeks. Like, that hit me hard and heavy because I'm just like, all right, so what's next? What do I have to do? And then I'm left in limbo because no one's saying anything. Like, I've talked to my fleet managers and was like, so what's the end date? What is the strategic plan? Is the new company coming in now or whatever? And everybody acting like they don't know. And I don't think they're lying, but I'm like, somebody knew that this was happening. Y'all knew this was going down, and now you're dragging your feet. And I'm just like, so what's going on? So, and I heard, like, I said, what do you have available? And the only thing they do have is regional and OTR. We're not doing OTR. I'm not going to be gone 30, 40 days at a time. Monday through Friday, I could do that possibly. I just have to get my mind back for that, get my mindset back to that, because when you come home every day, it's just like, that's like the sweet part of actually being local. And I know that people talk about, local is not all that, blah, 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 blah. I mean, what works for you, what works for you. Like, yeah, I do feel like local people work. Me being local, I feel like I do work harder than regular OTR drivers because it's not so much harder. You just do the job a lot more than regular OTR. You back more. You hit docks more. You do dropping hooks more. I do like 4 or 5 dropping hooks a day. I hit 4 or 5 docks a day. OTR, you spend 90% of your time trying to get where you're going. And then you may back up at a truck stop, or you might pull through. And then you may back for the delivery, and then that's it. You done backed one time, but you was driving forward 90% of the time. And me, I'm over here just backing just for the fun of it. Like, I remember there was one day I shuttled like 3 trailers over to this place, and then I came and did this, and then I spotted that day. And who knows how many trailers I moved when I was spotting. So it was just like, I'm doing a whole lot in a span of 10 to 12 hours a day. So you do tend to work more. And then let's not even include the traffic. We include the traffic, Because one thing's for sure, like, you don't just stay in traffic all day when you're driving OTR or driving regional. Like, if there's an accident, cool, there's construction, whatever. You get through that and you hitting a 60, a flat 60 for a couple hours, or 65. I haven't did that in like 7 months. Haven't did that in 7 months. So that's what I got on the table. But I'm trusting and believing God. Like, he's not surprised. So I just got to figure out what he's doing and prayerfully that I make the right decision in going forward. But I wanted to share that with you. And I guess the thing about regional, if I do go back over the road, you guys will get more trucking videos, because once again, I said when I was local, I just didn't want to keep recording the same thing. But if I'm regional, at least I will get to see other things and show you guys where I'm at, truck stops, adventures, and all of that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments what you think about, like, what should I do? Give me your opinion. I know I shouldn't be asking for that, because you know how people are. They'll be like, oh, you're this or that. And I'm just like, you don't know me. You only know what I share with you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.